Psychology, as a field of study, has long been dominated by Western perspectives and theories. However, within the vast and diverse continent of Africa, a unique and vibrant branch of psychology has emerged, shedding light on the intricacies of the African psyche and challenging the prevailing Western viewpoints. This article aims to explore the differences between African psychology and Western psychology, highlighting influential African psychologists and their contributions to the field, both within Africa and globally. African psychology is deeply rooted in the cultural, social, and historical contexts of the continent. It encompasses a holistic approach that recognizes the interconnectedness of individuals with their communities, nature, and spiritual beliefs. Unlike Western psychology, which often focuses on individualistic and Eurocentric frameworks, African psychology emphasizes collectivism, communalism, and interdependence. Central to African psychology is the concept of Ubuntu, which emphasizes the interconnectedness of humanity. African psychologists, such as Professor Mogobe Ramos from Botswana, have explored Ubuntu's influence on mental health, well-being, and social harmony, promoting the integration of traditional African values into psychological theories. African psychology acknowledges the historical trauma experienced by African communities due to colonization, slavery, and other injustices. Psychologists like Dr. Chibani Manganyi from South Africa have investigated how collective healing and reconciliation can address the psychological scars of these traumas, paving the way for post-colonial mental health interventions. Indigenous knowledge systems. African psychology embraces the wealth of indigenous knowledge systems, recognizing their relevance to mental health. Professor Kapano Retel from South Africa has examined how African rituals, storytelling, and traditional healing practices contribute to psychological well-being, enhancing cultural identity and resilience among individuals and communities. Personality and identity. African psychology challenges Western notions of personality and identity, which often prioritize individual traits. Instead, it explores the complex interplay between personal, familial, cultural, and ancestral dimensions. Professor Francis E. Abood from Nigeria has explored the role of cultural identity in shaping self-perception and mental health outcomes, highlighting the need for culturally sensitive therapeutic approaches. Impact on the field. African psychology has made significant contributions to the broader field of psychology, both within Africa and globally. By challenging the dominance of Western theories, it has expanded the understanding of human behavior, emphasizing the importance of cultural context, social relationships, and spirituality in psychological well-being. Furthermore, African psychologists have advocated for the decolonization of psychology, calling for a more inclusive and diverse discipline that incorporates non-Western perspectives. They have highlighted the need for African-centered research methodologies, the inclusion of indigenous languages, and the recognition of African scholars to address the underrepresentation of African voices in psychological literature. Bridging the gap. Efforts are underway to bridge the gap between African psychology and Western psychology. Collaborative research projects, academic exchanges, and international conferences are fostering dialogue and mutual learning between African and Western psychologists. This exchange of ideas is enriching both fields, leading to a more comprehensive understanding of human psychology worldwide. African psychology stands as a testament to the richness and diversity of human experiences. By embracing cultural nuances, collective healing, and indigenous knowledge systems, African psychologists have made invaluable contributions to the field. The integration of African psychology with Western psychology promises a more inclusive, culturally sensitive, and holistic approach to understanding the human mind and promoting